Culture is the informational space arising from the exchange of information between individual creatures, particularly of the same kind or group. All creatures live in a culture of some form, as information exchange takes place even where there is no direct attempt at or mechanism for communication. The more often and/or directly a given group of creatures communicate on an individual-to-individual basis, the more pronounced culture's influence appears. Additionally, the more varied and detailed a given group of creatures' mechanisms for communication are, the more varied and detailed their culture will be as a result. Society is the physical manifestation of a culture, and is particularly notable in the case of humans, who, as a group, construct many external objects whose designs are greatly informed and modified through culture. Through these processes, humans have built themselves new environments and tools, leading to new ways of life, new experiences, and new spaces with and within which they interface. This pronounced society is ultimately a double-edged sword, bringing many pleasures, comforts, discoveries, and boons to wellness, as well as many pains, stresses, and sources of ignorance and toxicity. Many modern humans feel trapped within their society, unable to freely choose the way of life that they long for, instead forced to move and act according to what the wider society asks of them. It is considered normal for humans to spend the healthiest and most energized years of their life in service to the society, only to have relative freedom as they enter their old age. Many humans work far beyond what is physically or mentally healthy for them in hopes of accumulating enough money, the symbolic measure of power and choice within most human societies, to do what they really dream of doing with their lives. In modern times, the humans with the most money, and therefore power within and through society, have achieved this status because they used their money to get themselves even more money, or inherited fortunes from those who did, and now hoard far more money than they could ever meaningfully, personally use, in a self-perpetuating cycle of money for money's sake, power for power's sake. Humans are generally reliant on their society to secure basic needs, and many humans simply don't get what their bodies need, even though it exists in abundance, because the attention, decisions, and actions of the society are captured by those who have the most money, and those who have the most money want nothing but more money.